Ladies and gentlemen, I have come again with my simple strategy to help you trade very good. I have come again with this EMAs on my chart, just to introduce to you, to let your market goes very good, so that you can have patience when you are trading, even as a long-term trader and as a short-term trader, as a daily or intraday trader. So all this just to help you to have patience and confidence in order not to see retracement and begin to off your position. Uh, because many people will plot a trade, and when they see a kind of opposite candles like this kind of candle, see, when you plot a trade from here and you see a kind of candle here, you quickly off your trade. Or you plot a trade from here, you see this type of candle coming out, you quickly off your trade. You know, all those things are not they are not really sensible for a trader to do. It's not really a good behavior of a trader. So this is why I want to pinpoint some things for you to take note of when you are trading using this my strategy. You know, and on the other hand, some people don't even know when a trend is either selling or buying, when they are to focus a long term selling position or a short-term buying position. They don't even know, and some don't even know when the trend is to buy for long and sell short. They don't really know. All this I want to bring for you today. Okay, first of all, on my chart is the red line I have here. This is the exponential moving average. Okay, the period of 200. If you can see the top of my chart, it's in red color, like exponential moving average 200. This is it. And we are talking about the other ones, like the green one is EMA 100, exponential moving average 100. And we have the EMA 70, exponential moving average 70 period. You're talking about the yellow one here under this place. This is EMA 70. Okay, once again, the green is EMA period of 100, and the red is period of 200 MA. Okay, these are the MAs I have on my chart, and I'm going to tell you what I use them to do. Don't worry about these lines I put here. They are personally for me and privately for me to do what I'm doing. But I'm not gonna talk about these ones now. I'm just gonna talk about the EMAs that you have to put on your chart, either for long term or short term, that can help you. Okay, now we are not gonna forget one thing. The price line is this one here that I put like maybe a brownish color, but maybe you cannot see it very well. It's brownish color, it's MA9, it's signifying my price. You understand? If you see, it almost have same color with EMA 70. Okay, almost having same color with EMA 70. I'm sorry that the color looks same. Okay, now I want to tell you, how do you know that a new trend have started? Okay, you are going to know that a new trend have just started when you see the EMA 70, EMA 100, and EMA 200. Okay, they have, and the price have crossed. You see the EMA, they make a squeeze somewhere. All the EMAs come to make a squeeze. That is when you will suspect that a change of trend is coming, when you see the EMAs have made a squeeze. Now, after they made a squeeze, if the trend is going to change to the downward side for a long selling position and short buys, okay, you're going to see the price will cross and go below the EMAs, okay, and then later on you will see the EMA 70 and EMA 100 will go below the EMA 200, and there the price begin to separate. All this determine the price for me. In my own case, they begin to separate from the EMA 70 and EMA 100. this is the way you know a trend has changed. Okay, the graph you are looking at is just for the downward position. It's almost same for the upward position. Also, they will squeeze somewhere down here, they will pull to the top. That is exactly what we are saying again. Okay, all the same, just anything I tell you about the downward position, just imagine the opposite for the upward position. Okay, all right. Now, as we go, let me tell you, this trend is down. Example, I have seen that the trend I've cut and now is down. Then I place my selling position here. Okay. Now, I see here there is a opposite candles against my red for selling. Its green comes up and pops up. Okay. As a beginner trader, I'm gonna be scared that say, oh my God, this thing is going up, is going against me. But what I want to tell you today is you are not supposed to be scared of this kind of stuff. Okay? A retracement will come, whatever the case may be. You understand? Okay. It's either you switch off and take your profit. Here, when you see this first green candle, just switch off and take your profit. Then, if you want to trade retracement, maybe you want to trade retracement because some people will just want to go for, let's say, one position in retracement. And some people will say, I don't trade retracement. But some retracement will even end up more better than the trend, than what you have been trading before. Look at this. It's a very good retracement. You know, even though it trades sideways, but started from here and gave you a profit around here. I mean, it's a little bit of money. You understand? Okay. But when you look at this, let's say here now you have taken your profit. And now, when you are trading retracement, where do you know that you are going to go take your profit? Okay. What I want to tell you is any retracement will come back to hit this EMA 70. This is what I want you to know. The EMA 70 is the last point for any retracement to hit. A retracement will hit the price MA9. It will hit my ETB here. I have ETB, but I'm not talking about ETB now. I have it on my chart, but I'm not talking about it. It will hit my ETB. But when it passes my ETB, the final destination is gonna get is EMA 70. This EMA 70 serves as support and resistance. So this is the final place it's gonna hit. Forget about the shadow to the top. Don't worry. So how do you take your profit when you are trading retracement like this? Okay, what you will do is try your best to locate the last bottom. This is where it is, the last flat. Any flat is a bottom. The last flat which has been made, this is the last flat which has been made. Then you will come little bit lower, maybe on the last shadow, or a little bit lower of the last shadow, and you draw a straight line and you take your profit from there. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Example. This is a retracement here, right? This is a retracement that just started. Let's say you took this retracement as a trade. Okay, you took it as a trade. Now you want to take your profit. What we are saying is this is the last bottom ever formed. It's so flat here around this place. Now you want to take your profit at the retracement. What you do, come to the lowest low it ever made. This is the candlestick that carries the lowest low it ever made. Maybe I didn't show you. I didn't show you. See, this candlestick is the one that became the lowest low it ever made. This one. Just place it on the shadow or on the body. You are still okay. This is the lowest low it ever made. So that is where you will take your profit for retracement, and this candle immediately go to that your retracement line, your profit taking line, and hit it, and you took your profit. I don't even know how much you will take from here. You understand? From 47.50 to 48 point whatever, maybe 30 or whatever, but this is quite a dough. It's a dough for you. You understand? So now let's forget about this one. Now you have taken your profit at EMA 70s. Now what happens when you take your profit? As long as this line is still, this candlestick is now starting a new red candle, signifying a good position for selling, then you are supposed to sell. And some people are so perfect that they know that, okay, the final destination of any retracement is EMA 70s. Here, EMA 70. Some people started selling so fast from here. So before you know, they hit this candle. But for the beginner, I expect you to wait and watch what candles come up. So a beginner will start his own right from here. And why the professional will start immediately from here is that, you see, this is the first candle, is the biggest candle here, and the next candle started just half of the body, and the shadow is not up to it. So definitely the next will be so going down. And so a professional will know this is a reversal candle, a reversal has come. So, but for the beginner, it's good. Just wait. Let the red candle pop up to the direction of the trend, and you enter again. And while you go, you still come here. It has made the lowest low here, and then you take your profit. Okay? And then you tell me this is a retracement. Okay? This is a retracement, but you are not supposed to take this kind of stuff. You understand? Because you didn't see it trending. It's not trending. It's flat. You understand? Maybe some people will just put their money to trade like 2 of this. Maybe it's gonna hit EMA 70, but when you see it flat like this, just get out and take your money out of it. And you can, when you see maybe 1 or 2 candle is coming out red, then you believe it's red, and you plot your red again, and you follow it until you see this kind of things happening again. You take your profit. Okay? Okay, then if you say, okay, you want to trade this one, maybe you see maybe 3 greens coming out, 3 greens, 4 greens, and this kind of sideways is trading sideways to go up, trading sideways upward. When you see series of sideways candle lining up, you understand, it can be trading sideways, but it's going up. And if you are someone who knows about this, and you suspect this kind of things, that is trading sideways, but sideways and going up, you understand? So what are you going to do? If you want to trade, where do you take your profit? Look at, this is the last low here. Okay, this is the last low. The last low here is this. Okay, and now what you will do, you will just draw a line on the shadow here. Let me show you exactly what I'm saying so that you can see it very well. What I mean to tell you is, this is the last low. This is the last, this is the last low. Okay, all this is the last low. Okay, this is the last low. This is the last low. This is the last low, and this is the last low. Whichever you take, because it's a situation of a double bottom. Okay, it's a double bottom pattern. You understand? You see last here, they are so long and big candle. Last here, very close to each other. Just like you're talking about tweezers. Or you come here where it makes a single low. And then you can say, okay, you can put a line here that whenever it gets here, you want to take your profit. And when you are taking a profit of 44.50 to 46, didn't you take something? And then where is EMA 70? And when you look at EMA 70, this is where this line is hitting your EMA 70. So what am I talking about? Oh my God. Sorry, that was a confusion. So what I'm trying to tell you is there is a relationship between the final bottom and the EMA 70. This is the place where you will take your profit for retracement, and this is the place where you will either buy or sell to return into the trend. Okay, now that we have taken our profit from here, okay, yeah, you can wait for the next candle and plot in your selling position, and you come here and still get it. Okay, you will come here and still get it. That is what we are trying to say, that even you are seeing retracement, you are not supposed to look at it, and you are not supposed to be scared of it. When you have seen that this is a retracement and it's retracing really, then you look for the final bottom it has ever made. You understand? Just put a line there, and that is where the EMA 70 and your line link together, which is signifying the final last bottom, and there you get your profit. Okay, so even if you are confused and you see that it's like a double stuff, you understand? But even if you take this one as your final bottom, in the long run it came here, right? In the long run it came here. You understand? In the long run it came here, because they are all these things they are the last bottom it made before it get here. Okay, the last place where it makes significant situation, where it makes some significant situation before it get here. That is where you put your line and take your profit. Okay, if we continue to go on, we continue to go on. Now, what are we trying to say about this strategy, that some people will trade and they don't even know if this is a retracement or this is a change of trend? You see, what I'm trying to let you know is that how do you know it is not a change of trend and it is a retracement? Okay, just look at the EMA 200. Is trending to the direction and is still far away from EMA 70 and EMA 100 or whatever, right? It's still far away from them. So since it's still far away from them, you have to bear in mind that any opposite candles apart from the selling candles is just a retracement, and where it's going is going to get to that EMA 70, hit it and go back until the very day that, let me tell you what I mean, until the very day that this EMA 200, EMA 70 and EMA 100, until the day they will squeeze from this down, squeeze, and the price also will squeeze with it. All this line will squeeze with it, and it will break up and break out and start going up. that is when a change of trend has happened. All the things you see here is not a change of trend, it's a retracement. By looking at this EMA 200, you understand? So, or looking at EMA 100, you see they are still trending along the line. They have not squeezed until they squeeze before a change of trend has happened. So thank you for enjoying our lecture. Thank you.